Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, welcome to you in this period, Vinyat lecture. Dear students, as you know that everyone who is living in this world want to live a long life and a happy life. But sometimes it is possible and sometimes it is impossible. If circumstances are favorable, he leads a good, successful life, happy life. But if the circumstances are unfavorable, things are going against him, it is impossible for him to lead a happy and successful life. Students, in this lecture, I will tell you what to do under such situation. If any hardship, any problem, any suffering, any obstacle come in our life, how to deal with the problems and how to solve our problems, that our life could be, worldly life could be successful, and also we could keep ourselves safe from the harms, and also we could achieve some rewards from Almighty Allah, that our hereafter would also be the successful one. So for this, students, we will give you some manners. First of that is, whenever any hardship, any problem, any difficulty come in our life, anything against us comes, we should recite Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Student, recite it once with me. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Most commonly the people know that this dua is for only listening the death news, but it is not like that. Whatever small, big, minor, major problem come in your life, you should recite Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. There are so many benefits of reciting this dua. Once Prophet ﷺ was sitting along with his Sahaba, it was night time. The lamp was burning, but after some time the lamp got off. Prophet ﷺ recited Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Somebody present over there said, O Prophet of Allah, getting off of the lantern, is it any problem that you recited Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un? Prophet ﷺ said that whatever minor or major problem, any displeasure which comes to you, any difficulty comes to you which you dislike, you should recite Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. So first thing that it is sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Reciting Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, it is sunnah, and also it is beneficial in our worldly life and the hereafter. What are the benefits of reciting this? First benefit is that of reciting Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un is that immediately Allah the Almighty removes his hardships from his life. That hardship is removed in one form or other. Second, Allah blesses him with good ending. The problem which is suffering, that problem comes to an end with goodness, with betterment. Third thing is that Allah gives some special rewards from his own side for keeping patience, for suffering, and for having trust in Allah. Allah gives him the best reward. So our duty is that whatever any misfortune, any problem, any hardship, any difficulty come in our life, we should think that it is from Almighty Allah. He wants to test us, and some goodness lie into this. And inshallah, things will come according to us, things will go positively, things will come in our favor, and surely inshallah, it will be, our situation will turn and will become very successful, inshallah. So we should keep this thing only in our mind. We should not blame anyone, and we should not be negative. Positively, we should try to handle this. So, dear students, everyone in this world has some problems. No one in this world is problem free. Some problem is there. But main thing is our attitude. How we are dealing with the problems. Problems come and go. But your attitude, it is very important thing. What attitude will you show during the sufferings and the problems? So students, our duty is to deal the problems nicely according to Almighty Allah's commandment. During the problems, during the sufferings, we should not be ungrateful to Allah. We should be grateful to Almighty Allah. And we should say that in whatever condition Allah has kept us, it is good only. So we should think like this. We should not express unthankful feelings, and we should not express any bad word, abusive language we should not use. For example, you are suffering fever or any other disease, or you have suffered any other loss. So you should not give bad word to that loss, to that sickness. Always we should say good. We should say that whatever Allah has given us, whatever problem are there, inshallah problem will come to an end, and inshallah everything will be positive and in our favor. If we are thinking like this, if we are dealing like this, inshallah we will come out of the problem and our life will be successful. Students, an Urdu poet has said very rightly, वो कौन है जिसे गम नहीं होता? वो कौन है जिसे गम नहीं होता? वो कौन सी जगह है जहाँ मातम नहीं होता? So everyone is having some problem. Everyone suffers. Sometimes he suffers, sometimes he enjoys the life. So our attitude should be positive. We should not say bad words against the loss, against the sickness, against the obstacle. Positively we should deal with them. Inshallah, our life will be successful. So students, as I told you, I recited 2 lines of a poem. वो कौन है जिसे गम नहीं होता? वो कौन है जिसे गम नहीं होता? वो कौन सी जगह है जहाँ मातम नहीं होता? Means everyone is having problem. But main thing is that how we are dealing with the problem. This thing matters. So students, when problems come, hardships come, we suffer something, we undergo with some situation, we should try to deal properly. And one of the manner of the dealing with the problem is that we should visit one another. If our friends, our relatives, or any other people who are known to us, if they are suffering, we should visit their houses. We should try to meet them, and we should console them. We should support them. We should encourage them that they should be hopeful from Almighty Allah that this condition, this bad condition, this bad situation, one day or other day will come to an end. So if we will share their grief, their problem, they will share our problem, our grief, and inshallah the situation one day or other will come to an end, and again the life will be positive, successful, and we will enjoy our life, inshallah. So this thing also you keep in your mind that we should visit one another, console, support to come out of it. We should take the things positively, not negatively. So this is very helpful for leading our life as a successful life from the worldly view point and also from the viewpoint of the hereafter. Next point, students, is that we should not depend on our own. We only cannot solve our problems without Allah's help. Besides all the things, we should rely upon Almighty Allah. We should seek His guidance, His divine help during our calamities, during our problems, sufferings, obstacles, whatever are there. During that, we should seek Allah's help. How to seek Allah's help? We should pray to Him. We should offer some optional namaz, which is called nafil. Some optional namaz we should offer in order to seek Almighty Allah's help. And as you have read, you know that Yunus alayhi salam, for a minor mistake, he was swallowed by a fish. He remained 40 days in the stomach of the fish. But he was not hopeless. He was hopeful from Almighty Allah. And he was knowing that Allah will forgive my sin. And he kept on reciting the dua. So we should adopt his dua, which he had recited inside the stomach of the fish. We will be knowing, La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minas zalimin. Which dua, students? La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minas zalimin. The meaning of the dua is, students, there is no God but Almighty Allah. You are pure from all imperfection. And I was wrong. I was wrongdoer. So this is the meaning of the dua. So keep on reciting this dua during your hardships, your problems. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minas zalimin. Very common dua. You have learned in standard 6. I have taught you. Only thing that you keep in your mind and keep on reciting. So inshallah, if you recite dua, your problem will come to an end. Things will come according to you, positive, well, in your favor. So keep on reciting this dua. If you will keep on reciting this dua, besides your problem solved, your sins which you have committed in past will also be forgiven, will washed out, and you will be like an innocent person. You will be like an innocent person, and everything inshallah will come in your favor. So dear students, as I told you that this dua is very effective. Yunus alayhi salam had been in the stomach of the fish and he had been praying La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minas zalimin, and because of this dua he came out of the stomach, and again Allah the Almighty appointed him the prophet and assigned him the same duty in the same area again. Besides this, students, the last point of the lecture is that we should face the problem. Although our life is very painful, our life is full of sufferings, problems, but we should never lose hope. We should be always hopeful. We should never come forward to commit suicide. You would have observed, you would have seen that the people come in problem, then they finish themselves, commit suicide. So committing suicide is not the solution of any problem. It is a double problem. First, he finished himself, and one who finished himself, his reward, we can say, it is mentioned in Hadith that his reward is the hellfire. So he could not enjoy in this life. He finished himself, and also in the second inning of the life, which we can call the life hereafter, in that also his life is very painful. He is burning in the hellfire. So we should not finish ourselves. It is very bad. It is cowardice. बुज़दिली है. It is cowardice. Means one who finished himself, he is not able to fight the problems. He is not able to deal with the situation. He is not able to tackle the problem. So he is doing so. It means he is cowardice. So we have not to be cowardice. We have to be bold. We have to be courageous, and we have to bring the situation in our favor. This is the boldness. This is the characteristic of a person. We are the man. We are not any other creature. Everything has been created for the human being, and everything is under the command of the human being. If he is coming positively, if he is dealing the things with wisdom, so things will come positive, will go well, will become favorable. So never think of the suicide. Never commit suicide. Even if you are knowing that some person is under depression because of the problems and he may commit the suicide, you stop him from this. Encourage him and make him hopeful. So inshallah, dear students, as I told you that problem come in the life. Everyone is having the problems. So our duty is to deal with the problems positively. And the last point of the lecture is that, students, being overpowered by the problems, we should not take any extreme step. Means one should not come to commit suicide. Most of the time we have seen that some people who are under the burden of the debt or other problem, sickness, many problems are there. So because of the problems, the people finish themselves, commit suicide. It is very bad thing. It is not the solution. How? The person finished himself, means he could not enjoy his life. Second, he is burning in the hellfire, because it is mentioned in Hadith that a person who committed suicide will be burning in the hellfire. So his life totally ruined. So one should not do like this. Rather, a person should fight the problems. He should deal with the problems positively, and he should try to bring it in his favor by the manners which I have told you, by the manners which are mentioned in Quran and Hadith. Because if we will not do like this, we will suffer only. If we will manage the things, we will try to solve, inshallah problems will be solved and our life will be the successful life. So committing suicide is not the solution. It is cowardice, and also it is the interference in the law of Allah. Allah has right to give life or to take it. If we are finishing ourselves, we are interfering in the laws, in the system of Almighty Allah. So we should not commit suicide. Even those who are under the depression, under the problem, and you are thinking that they may commit this thing, the suicide, we should try to save them from this, and we should help them, such people, so that their life will be easy and successful. So it was all for the lecture. I pray for Almighty Allah for you, that Allah keep you happy and prosperous and guide all us to the straight path. Thank you. Jazakallah.